Hi there, this is Wendy from Smiles and Swirls. Today I'm going to show you how to do a simple painting with some sunflowers. So I'm going to start, I wet my brush, and on my palette I've got cadmium red, cadmium yellow, white, black, yellow ochre, and green. What kind of green is it? So I'm using these basics. So this one's called Hooker's Green. Interesting name. Okay, I'm gonna go right into my red and a little bit of yellow. Whenever I paint, I like to have, so I have a little bit of white, yellow, and red on my brush. Whenever I paint, I like to have all different colors. And I'm just being really loose with getting the paint on there. Just gonna be my background. Trying to make more of an orange with the yellow and red. And kind of whenever I think of sunflowers, I think of sort of getting closer to fall. So I like the colors to be more like fall, but you can do your background any color you want. Just thinking about sunflowers are yellow, so you could do like a purple background, and that would contrast because it's a complementary color to yellow. So like a light purple would be good. What I'm trying to do also is a little bit of a darker background because I know the flowers are going to be lighter. You want them to stand out, some contrast. I'm just working on a piece of watercolor paper right now. Sometimes I'm painting in my journal and sometimes just on pieces of paper, depending on how I'm feeling. So that's looking pretty good. I got some different colors in there. I got some lights, I got some darks. And I'm just pretty happy with that. The flowers are going to take up most of the painting, so you don't need the background to be doing too much. You don't want it competing with the flowers. There, easy strokes, get some paint on there, and now I'm going to let it dry a little bit. Hi there, so next I'm going to add just some of the centers of the flowers. So I'm getting some black and a little bit of white on my brush. And I'm just going to figure out where I want some of the flowers. So this one I did long like that. Just want different heights. So this one I'm doing round. You can kind of picture where you want them to be facing. Maybe a long one going that way. Then the petals would go that way. Just gonna put them random places. Again, this is just to get you meeting yourself on the page, and it doesn't matter what it looks like. Some fun ideas. So I'm just putting them in different places. And you can change it later too. So I've got 6. Let's do another one here. Big one there. Okay, let's start with that. And then I'm just gonna do the green stems coming down because the stems are kind of hard to put in after you put the petals in, because then you're having to go all around. So just putting in my stems. See, even here, these two are gonna have to overlap a little bit. And you can make it more interesting by they don't all have to be straight. Curve. There, that's looking pretty good. And I'm not worrying about, I'm just gonna do a leaf here. Just sort of flicking my brush. And I'm not worried about, right now I'm not worried about making that stem look 3D with different colors. I can do that later if I want. I'm thinking that a lot of this is all going to be covered up with the petals. Just adding in some leaves. But this is a little trick I find, putting this all in before. I know some people, they think about this stuff later after they've done their flowers, and then it's kind of harder. I think I am going to put a little bit of shading in now. I'm just adding a little bit of white just to make it more interesting. And you can see I like to have different colors on my brush. So I'm randomly choosing that my light's going to be coming from this way, from the left. So I'll just put it on one side of the stem. But again, a lot of this is going to be covered up, but it will look nice underneath. There, it already looks like it has more texture. Flowers without petals. And now I'm gonna look and see if I think I need another one. I think I like it like that. All right, I'm gonna let it dry. On to the petals next.